Okay? They are. Their membership ranges from Maoist third worldists all the way to social democrats and even liberals, okay? Just like anti-racist liberals. Obviously, these are the two extreme sides of the DSA. They do not make the bulk of the party membership, but it does have a space and a different caucus for whatever. All right, let's see what Zohran's speech looked like, where he addressed his supporters. Okay.
Thank you all so much. How's everyone doing?
I'm gonna have Cameron on the broadcast soon.
It is so lovely to be here, and I want to say, can we have a big round of applause for DSA, for our incredible elected officials, State Senator Salazar, Assemblywoman Claire Valdez. You know, as Gustavo was saying, this campaign's journey in many ways begins with the town hall that we had last fall. A town hall where I made clear that we could not do this without the support of everyone who is here today. We could not do this alone. We would not do this alone. And there were questions asked, there were answers provided. And I remember leaving the town hall and meeting another DSA member a week or so after. He came up to me and he said, you know, I know you said that you think there's a path, but you think it's also really difficult. Stop telling us how difficult. Just let us believe. Let us believe. And it really meant something to me because we all understood the terrain. We all knew just how impossible of a task that seemed. And yet what I heard in that DSA member was the importance of leading with our belief. Not with the caveat, not with the context of it, but the belief of what we could win if we were willing to fight for it. And at that town hall, we said and committed to things that many people thought were ludicrous. That we could knock 1 million doors. That this organization, at the time I had said, we wanted to increase membership by 500 new active members. People were like, I don't know. And we said these things because we knew that as tempting as it is in our politics, there are so many more New Yorkers who believe in that same world. It's not just the ones that you talk to, that you see online. It's the rest of the people who call this city their home. 8.5 million people. We knew there were more. And what we have done over 8 months is nothing short of incredible. And I do have to, as a good DSA member, push back in saying that this is my victory. This is all of our victory. This is your victory, because when I look out on this crowd, I see people who gave me a Zoom call when I had to convince them to believe in this, who sat down for dinner with me when it seemed an idea that was too far, and who knocked on door after door after door, and knocked on those doors far before this was considered as something that was possible, who knocked on those doors in December, in January, in February, who led those same canvases, who mapped out the data, who made the entire infrastructure of this campaign possible. It is your victory.
Guys, yes, I saw Michael Blake wants to hang out with me. Oh my God. 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 This has literally less likes than the number of people in this chat that has informed me. Okay? I saw. Okay? Calm down. Jesus Christ. There are literally more people in this chat that have sent this tweet to me in the chat than there are people who have liked it on Twitter. How is this even possible? How? How is this possible? So what am I supposed to make of this? That you're seeing the tweet, you're not even liking it, but you're just immediately rushing over here to inform me. Is that what it is? I know.
And it's important because electoral politics often simplifies any achievement as it is if it is that of the candidate. But it is actually that of the movement. To have had a team of more than 50,000 volunteers. Those are more volunteers than people told us we could get in votes. It sounds like a punchline now, but let me tell you. And what those volunteers represent is the possibility of a new kind of politics. A politics where we win the world that we know we deserve. We do not wait for it. One of those Twitter accounts that we all know says DSA should, tweets out things that DSA should do this, DSA should do that. And I think one of the many beautiful things about this organization is if you want to do it, you can just start doing it yourself. And you get the requisite buy-in and the endorsements. But it starts with you. It starts with you. And I do want to take this moment for us to soak in what we've accomplished. We have gone from a place where we were polling at less than 1% to becoming the Democratic nominee with the most votes of any nominee in New York City primary. We have gone from being 10 points down with just a few days to go to winning a race with more than 12%. And we have gone from having 3 pre-written speeches, the best of which was, things look good, but we should wait, to getting a phone call from Andrew Cuomo and realizing we have to rewrite this. And we should celebrate this because you have done the impossible. You have willed it into existence. And you have done it especially in moments where others told you to wait.
Love Zohran, but DSA is a lib org. Okay, well, you and the boys over at whatever revolutionary vanguardist party that you've cultivated will eventually make a dent in American politics, and I'll be there right by your side. I'm not lying to you when I say this. I'm agnostic, okay? I am not organized. I'm not organization specific. I don't care. You build it, I will be there. I will be by your side.
And yet
I'm so agnostic that I literally work with the Democratic Party if that is the necessity. I'll work with anybody.
We also know that this fight is not done. We are going to see even more money thrown at us. We are going to see a last gasp opposition to what this campaign represents. And we are going to see that over the next many months. And so while we should celebrate this moment, we should also know that it will require another fight from us once again. That this job is not finished. And that we will have to canvass once again. We will have to march once again. We will have to rally once again. And we will have to do it every single day until election. But we also know that the job doesn't end on election day either. Because to be a good leftist means to know struggle as your friend. And to be a DSA member means to know that electoralism doesn't represent the entirety of the organization. It is our responsibility to build power everywhere. And so while we must win this election, we must also ensure that the left continues to build power. Because there are so many incredible things that a mayor can do. And there are even more things that the people of this city can do. And so I ask you also to join this organization and to remember that this is...
What is the DSA? Democratic Socialists of America, okay? They are the biggest tent left party in the United States, okay? They are. They range, their membership ranges from Maoist third worldists all the way to social democrats and even liberals, okay? Just like anti-racist liberals. Obviously, these are the two extreme sides of the DSA. They do not make the bulk of the party membership, but it does have a space and a different caucus for whatever seasoning of leftists you are. Okay? And the liberals are even a smaller constituency within the organization than Maoists are. So obviously it's not like it's not representative of any sort of like real momentum within the party. The only organized leftist movement with any influence in American politics as of today, to be honest, and the best hope for overtaking the Democratic Party if we are to reform it. Yeah. It's they're leftists. And I don't shit on PSL either. I like PSL, Party for Socialism and Liberation. I like the DSA. Like I said, I am agnostic. I don't care. I still try to advocate for entryism to the best of my ability. But if the party were to fail, if the Democrats were to fail, we need organizations like this to rebuild it from the ashes. The DSA doesn't just do electoralism. They certainly do it more than the PSL does. The PSL doesn't do much electoralism, but they're great in terms of mobilizing. They're great in terms of organizing. They're great in terms of community defense. PSL is. DSA does that as well, but they also do a lot more organizing on the election side. People who are asking me about ACP, I don't have any opinions on the ACP. Please stop. Okay, asking me about the ACP at this stage is like asking me about the work-free subreddit. Like, RevComs do more infiltration of existing movements than the ACP does. There are a lot of organizations out there. This is revisionist, yes.
No matter what, if you joined this organization back when I first truly learned of it in 2017, knocking on doors for Khadr al-Yatim in Bay Ridge, or if you're joining it today, it's yours. Because this is an organization that is committed to the dignity of working class people. And I'm asked in almost every interview, what does it mean? What does it mean that you're a democratic socialist? And the expectation is that I'll be like, oh, what? No, it means that you believe in dignity for all people. It means that you believe in the extension of democracy from the ballot box to the rest of our society. It means that you believe that no person should be priced out of that which is necessary for them to live their life in this. And you know how I know that it's working? Is it used to be enough that the President of the United States would say that he's a socialist. But now he calls me a communist because the socialism just isn't hitting the way it used to. So we are, by last count, 8 members away. 8 members away. And so what I will ask you in the good old-fashioned organizational peer pressure, we need to find those 8. So who would be willing? Can we find at least one person to put their hand up who will join DSA today? We have one over here. We have one over here. We have one over here. We have 4. We have 5. We have 6. We have 7. We have 8. We have 9. We have 10. We have 11. We have 12. We have 13. 14. 15 people. What I want to ask you is to remember that it's not good enough to raise that hand, you gotta sign up. You can't just get the adrenaline from this one moment. Magdalena is gonna find you. She always does. But truly, it is a joy to be here. And it is a joy to have built this with all of you. And, you know, I, like many of you, have anxiety. And one of the things that has always helped me in dealing with that anxiety about the world is working through it. Is going out and canvassing and organizing. And it is this organization that taught me the dignity we can win through that work. And I thank so many here who guided me for so many years. The names that you know and the ones that you don't. The electeds that you love and that we all must keep in their seats. And the incredible staff who make sure the work that we can actually do connects with working class people. And the organizers who take the time out of their lives each and every day to build it. It's a joy to be alongside you. It's a joy to have built this campaign. And it's going to continue to be a joy to win the city that we all deserve. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great. There are a million Zohrans out there, okay? It's not just Zohran. There are people in this community that could be the next Zohran. So don't get caught up in his like individual style and his charisma.